Good morning, everybody. Another fantastic morning here at Lower Baynton Farm. This is 3 visits in a row where the sun has been shining. Jason Hendy, Southwest Cereals and Oilseeds rep here at Bob King's. He is our host for the Cover Crop Champions programme. I'm here taking a crop termination sample, both a foliage, soil mineral nitrogen, and doing a soil assessment. We have the 3 main treatments here of as you can hopefully see out of the sun, a failed and ungrazed cover crop, a successful and grazed cover crop, and just in the distance you can see a control strip in the middle of this field, just in the direction of the digester. That's essentially being a comparison of what happens to the soil, and that within it, if we don't have some living roots over winter. So just a little close-up from an actual soil structure and health perspective. You may be able to see in the sunlight, we've got the typical golden hoof effect there. Sheep have done a fantastic job of grazing down the cover. There is some agricultural output here. This is a linked up system, and obviously it's helping the biology to get this cycled around in the absence of any flail topping or similar. But there is that net effect of this little bit of surface compaction. How this cracks and restructures as the ground dries will be interesting to see. It's a bit tacky at the moment. Obviously this will get a dose of glyphosate before heading into a spring crop. Conditions wouldn't suit for that at the moment, but this is pretty free draining ground, so I think that will come round quite quickly. We will get an update up and some supplementary measurements taken in and around this following crop, which may be before or after the actual meeting date. Let's hope it's before, as I say, 2nd of April, but that will be upon us before we know. And finally, just back at the truck, in extension to what's happening in the soil, health, nutrient cycling and everything else, given that livestock are so prominent in this system, and Tim is coming to speak at the meeting, we are going to put some samples in for a basic feed value analysis. These were taken today, the 3rd of March. So just for comparative sake, we have some samples here of a herbal ley that's been in situ for a couple of years just along the lane, and also some of the mainly brassicas that remain in an ungrazed part of the cover crop. So just to put some flesh on the bones, if you like, metaphorically and physically, of what one can expect to actually generate in terms of feed value, potential live weight gain. With this kind of system, Tim will speak in much more detail on this. I reiterate, come and join us on the 2nd of April. Thanks, guys.